Alright. I think I am live here. Yes, I should be live. Happy holidays, everyone. It's been a minute. I was kind of busy with holiday and family stuff. But happy to be back to help. There's some Rayquaza Raids here in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There's a publicity. Let me see where the very first Rayquaza raid of the stream. Yo, what's up, Overrated? Congratulations on your shiny Nidoking, by the way. I saw that right before I went live. You've been really grinding the Dynamax adventures lately. Seems like you're getting a lot of luck. Alright, let me check and see if this is the shiny. Which feels crazy to say. But it is cool they made an event for this Pokemon. I haven't really seen the anime Horizons yet, but yeah, apparently this is an integral part of the story. Let's see. Oh, nice, Overrated. It's good to hear, man. How was your holiday? I hope it was good. I hope you got everything you wanted, had good quality time with your family. Okay, that's a Blissey as well. Let's see. I mean, honestly, depending on how much interest there is in doing Rayquaza raids today, I might even switch it up a bit. I'm not really sure. This should be around till January 6th, I think, is when it leaves. But I feel like maybe most people already got there. Rayquaza. Today might be more just grinding for Herba Mystica for most people. Merry Christmas to you, Tess. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Alright. Hopefully this is the Rayquaza. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm just trying. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a different setup. I mean, I'm sure if you watch my stream a couple times, you already know that. But I was just trying something different. Okay. So this is the Rayquaza. Let me get the code up here and see if anyone's interested this early. Alright, let me type it in the chat also for people. I feel like you can see it relatively good. If you need any help on what to bring, I can try to lead you in the right direction. Ozzy has been really good, in my opinion. Just Terra Fairy, Belly Drum, Play Rough. Hey, Low TD, thank you. I've had this for like over a decade. I'm not like I've had this for years, yo. It's crazy. Thanks. You're gonna try and make a support mon for this raid? That sounds cool. What do you have in mind? Yo, what's up, Alfie? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So this is the first Rayquaza raid of the stream. I'll put it up. I'll see if there's any interest. I might just reset the code if there isn't anyone yet. But yeah, I figured why not host some more raids just in case people want to grind for Herba Mystica, or if you haven't even done this raid yet, we'll try to prioritize you. But yeah. Merry Christmas belated to everyone. Hope you had a good holiday. Hope you're excited to start a new year here very shortly. Hey Bravely Tales, welcome to the stream. I see you're in the raid, perfect. We could easily duo this raid. The raid's relatively easy if you bring a fairy type Pokemon that has some bulk to it. Yeah, Aussie is nice because you can just set up relatively fast. Unless you get crit, majority of the time you can actually just belly drum immediately. Yo, Low TD, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Alright. Yeah, I'll let this raid go through. We'll just duo it, if anything. Shouldn't be a problem. You got a support build? That's awesome. I'm excited to see what you have on it. That'll just make this easier. Here, you know what? Let me just start the raid. I'm going to be rehosting more, so this will give time for people to, if they want to join, get situated. On Animal Crossing, you have new villagers. I should visit tomorrow. You know what? That could be fun to do a Animal Crossing stream again. Oh, I got a new villager also on my island. Klaus, he left, which I'm happy about. And I was able to... I just kept spamming the Nook mile tickets or whatever. It took me forever, but I finally found another frog. It was the camo toad guy or whatever. Camo frog. I don't remember what his name is, but he's like... he has like camo design on him. And he's like one of the frog characters. I want to try to populate my entire village with just frogs. So far I have 4, and I'm like, that's a pretty good start. Considering, I think 9 is your... Isn't 9 villagers you get in your game? I don't remember, maybe it's 8. Alright, let me just go for the belly drum. Was that life dew? Did I miss? I wasn't paying attention. Because that's awesome. That's very helpful if it was. Oh, so what I mean by spam tickets is I had to use a bunch of them. Like I kept using the Nook Mile tickets to go to the island. And you know how there's always a random villager walking around? Usually whenever someone's leaving your village or they just left, you can actually find someone on that island and ask them to come join or move to your village. So I had to go to the island, check which villager it was, and then if it wasn't a frog, I left, and then I came back. So I had to keep using, I think I used like 20 or 30 Nook Mile tickets, I'm not even kidding, before I finally found another frog that I could bring. So that's what I mean by spam. It's not like you actually spam it, it's just very repetitive, and it takes forever. Because there's no faster way to do it, as far as I know. There are a decent amount of... I looked online because I didn't even really know. I'm like, how many... Like, what are the villager lists in Animal Crossing New Horizons? And there are actually a lot of frogs, so I was like, okay, it's probably worth resetting. It might get harder as my village fills up, but that's kind of my goal right now, is to try to populate my village with frog villagers. But, you know, some of them, like my OGs, like Pashmina, who was there from the start... I don't know, it's kind of hard to be like, do I really want her to move away off my island? They're both the same raid, pretty much. I just have like, one moved in a little bit closer. It's the exact same gameplay. I was trying something different. I mean, if it's confusing, maybe that's something for me to consider moving forward. I know sometimes people are hosting dual raids at the same time. But yeah, this is just the same gameplay twice. It's like, or I can, you know, what if I like gaslight you and say like, yo man, there's only one here. You might need to go see a doctor. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just trying to fill the space, like trying to experiment with the vertical stream build. You know, I could just put the one, like the one below me potentially, and maybe up here I just write like, I don't know, put like a graphic or something. Or maybe I can make the chat up here instead of below. Trial and error. Yo, nice, overrated. GG's, by the way, that was pretty much how I expected that to go. Well done. Thanks for tuning in, I hope you're all doing well, ladies and gentlemen. Happy holidays to everyone. Alright. Let me find this next raid, alright? Okay. 1 second. Yeah, GG's. Feel free to, while, you know, you're more than welcome as viewers to rejoin raids if you're trying to grind for Herba and all that. But if we do get people in the chat asking, you know, maybe they didn't do the raid yet, let's try to prioritize those people. But as of right now, it doesn't seem that's the case, so feel free. Let me check and see if this is the Rayquaza. Yeah, exactly, right? It's too early for that. Alright. Let me see. Honestly, who am I to judge you? It's the holidays. You know, when I'm with family on the East Coast... So I live on the West Coast right now. I'm really far from my... like... my mom and dad and my sisters. But when I go visit them on the holidays or after the holidays, you know I'd be waking up to like a beer. Because, you know, it's fun, but sometimes you realize why you moved across the country. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's, at the same time, it's kind of like a little vacation away from the day in and day out. Oh, you could play some Animal Crossing tomorrow? Are you somewhere else right now with better connection? The internet? Because I might do an Animal Crossing stream tomorrow. I've been playing it. I've been rebuilding my island a little bit since I played the other day. It's been fun. Like, something about the holidays just really brings out like this nostalgic feel. You know, it could be like utter sadness or like, oh, I remember that. As you get older, it's like Christmas is just so different. That's cool, yeah. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Alfie. We're like in the same like age bracket. Yo, what's up, Kenshi? Alright, this is not Rayquaza. Let me see. Where could this be? Let me check this one. I wish they didn't have... I wish there was a more identifiable icon on the map for the special Rayquaza raid, because it blends in with all the other tier 5 raids that are going on right now. The Blissies. I just saw Dondozo. Is that what that was? I don't remember. My short-term memory right now is like crazy. I'm pretty sure it was. You're with your grandparents? Yeah, that's awesome. Hooking you up with some high-speed internet. Alright, please. What? It's a slacking? Wait, am I going to the wrong raids, actually? I just realized. I'm not even going to the right ones. I'm just going to the dragon ones. So, okay. As I say, there should be more identifiable features. I'm not even going to the right version. Is it that? Did I go to that one already? No, I think all the ones I actually went to were not even... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What is wrong with me? Literally the 2 that I went to don't have the little glow. We'll just keep moving on here. Right now, my favorite villager on my island is probably Henry, who I have as of the moment. Yeah, I remember the 7-star Dondozo raids, of course. You got Smash Brothers Ultimate for Christmas? I think you need to buy DLC for some of the characters. I mean, that's part of the fun, though, is that initial unlock. Alright, I'll check that after this one. if this is not it. Sorry, yo. Oh my goodness. I think I did go to this one already. Because I didn't even get LP, so... Okay, it's not this one. Oh, there. That's the one you're speaking of. Alright, this is probably it. It has to be. Yeah, I hope everyone's holidays were good. I mean, still got a new year to bring in. Also, if you are by chance watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. It does help out a lot here. And thanks again. Even just hanging out is a lot of support. Alright, please be... You have Henry now? No way. How'd you... You got Henry? How did you get Henry? Was that just by chance? Is that what you were trying to tell me about your new villager? That's crazy, Black. Alright, here is the code. Feel free to join if you'd like to. I might switch up my build to something else depending on what people bring, but again, I just think Azu is like straightforward, does the damage. It's pretty good. Alright. You've time traveled? I don't even know what that means. Ooh, Screamtail actually does seem like it could be good here. I wasn't even thinking about that Pokemon. That's cool. Yeah, I can't see, you can't see yourself buying any DLC for Smash or playing much online, but having fun with it anyways. Yeah, I understand that 100%. I mean, the thing about playing Smash Brothers is no matter where you're at skill-wise, the actual game itself is still fun. But when you take it to playing online, there's definitely going to be people that are really technically better at the game. You know, it doesn't always have the best connection and stability as well. But every time I would ever play online, I feel like what I would try to do is when someone will whoop me, I try to rematch them so I could try to improve how I play against them. And, you know, eventually just repeating, playing against really good players, you start to learn how they play a little bit. You try to like make predictions better, maybe stop playing so repetitively, you know, optimize on grabs, know when the dodge roll. You know, it's like you just start like getting in the zone, and that's how you get better at the game. And it's like, it doesn't even matter if you get good at the game, right? It's just for fun at the end of the day. But that's usually what I'll do. Like if I'm making any progress where at least I get like a stock or two off the person who maybe 3-0'd me immediately, then I feel like that's like, that makes me feel good. Or, you know, even better, if you are by chance able to get the win, you just leave right after. You know, that's what people do all the time too, is like, they get the revenge win, no matter how long it takes, and they just bounce. Very cool, overrated. You played a ridiculous amount of the original Smash Brothers on N64. I would whoop all my friends back then, and I'm only in slow now. I understand. Do you mean like you're older and slow now? I mean, I have an N64. I don't have Smash Brothers on it, which I do want to get again, but it's a lot slow. I feel like playing the N64 version is just different pacing altogether. It's like almost like it's like the same game, but it feels so different. You were good at Brawl. Oh, I see, Tess. I understand. I know. I kind of know what you're talking about, but I was just trying to understand how that like changes stuff, I guess. All right, let me just belly drum here. I used to play Smash all the time too back in the day on N64. I remember my one friend, I would sleep over his house and we would get into arguments about, like we would just fight. Like he would always play Fox And I would, you know, Fox was pretty good back then too, I feel like, if I remember correctly. But we would just get really competitive about it, and it would just be like, really toxic, honestly. I feel like Smash Brothers is similar to Monopoly in the sense that, you know, it can ruin friendships. Here, I might die here, actually. To the hurricane. Yo, Daryl, yeah. Well, I'll try to get you in. Pretty much you could probably get in this next raid. And we could probably carry you. Oh my gosh, I hit myself in confusion at max attack. A little setback there. Yeah, I belly drummed and then I got confused from the hurricane. Dang. A little unlucky. That's kind of hilarious. Max attack struggle. Or hit yourself in confusion, excuse me, not struggle. That shouldn't matter. We should still be able to beat this. Yeah, once we finish this, Daryl, you'll get in the next raid, and my recommendation would be just bring a fairy type Pokemon that's bulky. If you have Azumarill, that's perfect. But something like that will be good to kind of take hits, because you can be immune pretty much to majority of Rayquaza's attacks. You could bring Sylveon even. That's not a bad option. I've seen people running Draining Kiss Sylveon. Alright. These do not miss play rough. That's a good thing about Hurricane too. It doesn't have good accuracy unless it is in the rain. Let's go. On the current Smash Brothers Ultimate, I like playing Pac-Man. That wasn't my original character, but at some point I just thought he was such a weird, interesting, unique, like he had a very unique kit with like the rotating item. Like that alone is kind of like one of the skill caps of playing Pac-Man, which I'm not like amazing at, you know, but it is something that you can like definitely tell the difference between someone just playing the character and someone who actually like knows how to optimize the character. Because every item has a very situational interaction in the fight. Okay, I got a belly drum. So it's kind of cool. Very unique character. I think OG Smash Brothers, I was a Pikachu main. Would play Link occasionally. I think Jigglypuff, I played like the Pokemon very much. Like Jigglypuff. I wasn't like amazing with Jigglypuff, but Pikachu was definitely my main. On Animal Crossing, do I want to roleplay? I mean, we could. I mean, I feel like to a degree, it's like that's just taking it to the next level of immersing in visiting the town or whatever. Use Link mainly on N64. I would use Ness a little bit too back in the day, but he's kind of a tricky character to use too, because you got to be very consistent with his up B for his like recovery to get back on the ledge, because you have to be like patient, like have calm nerves, and also be able to target it properly, like aim it. Kirby's pretty good. Kirby's fun. I think overall, like, every character has its benefits. Like, even DK is kind of hilarious to run. Like, I'm not like a... I think I like using Little Mac a lot, too, in Ultimate. He's, like, terrible at recovery, but he's, like, kind of insane, especially on, like, Final Destination. Like, absurd amount of damage being output by Little Mac. And if you can almost, like, be so oppressive that your opponent can't do anything. Alright, GG's. Let's get the next raid up here. I like the Screamtail build, though. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to think, like... I feel like it was pretty balanced. But also, like... You only had local play back in the day. That's kind of crazy to think about. There's a lot of crazy things I've been you know, Helping Hand would be a good option actually on Screamtail. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, let me get another Rayquaza raid up here, ladies and gents. All right, let me see here. Yo, what is up, Chimchar? Good to see you. Yeah, local play obviously is gonna just trump online play. Correct. The connection's always gonna be solid. For the most part. There's some like really crazy games that I'm trying to remember what they were even called. Like there's this one game I played like early 2000s, like late 90s. I don't remember what year it was. It was kind of like a Dragon Ball Z knockoff game that you could like fly around and move in 3-dimensional space. And it was co-op, but we would play via landlines. Like me and my one friend. Like I remember I'd go over his house and he had multiple computers set up because his dad was like, I don't know, he like worked in tech or something. And we would just play this like crazy like fighting game. That I feel like I've never seen anything really like it since. I feel like there was so much innovation in the past and it's almost like games now don't really like, I don't know. It's not true, like there's definitely still innovation, but it would be cool to see, you know, especially in the Pokemon franchise, a little more, I mean, I guess we are potentially with Pokemon ZA. Guess I'll just hold my breath until we see what the game offers us. I am pretty excited about it. I mean, Arceus was a nice, like a breath of fresh air. Goodness. Where are the Rayquaza at? Okay, let me see. You got a no attack Chi-Yu? Bro. Is that from your file you reset? Dude, that's insanely lucky. I almost want to like trade you for it, but I don't know if that's something. I mean, that's something you should maybe keep if you're playing competitive. That's like insanely good. That's like the ideal competitive build, 0 attack IVs. Dude. That's insane that your reset actually paid off like that. Alright, Daryl, if you're there, let's get you in here. Yo, what's up, Mr. Joe? Yeah, I was trying to test something out, and I wasn't sure if this was... You're the second person that said the double screen is like tripping you out a little bit. I hope it's not too much of an issue, but I can always like change it. You have your own shop now, but no stealing, you have to pay... Oh, interesting. So you're like, you have like a shop that you built outside of the traditional sense. But what if I want it? What if my role playing is I'm a felon? You know? I can't be trusted. You know? What if that's like, what if I'm like a dictator from a third world country and that's my role play? Like I'm coming from my island where I'm a oppressive mayor to steal and smuggle from your island. I mean, I can make that feel real. Excuse me. Awesome, overrated. Alright, your Chi-Yu's in home. You just have it chilling in your Pokemon home. You're like, you don't need to battle. I'm excited if they'll release the shiny versions of those Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. You could call the police. What's that name? What's that police dog's name in Animal Crossing? I forget. Yeah, like I'll just come there and like try to take over. You know, I'll try to sway your villagers with propaganda. Like your Henry that moved to your island, I will convince him that he should be on my island with other frogs. I'll like create some like racist society of frogs. Okay. Anyways, that might go too far. You know, I'll be immersive. It'll be like I'll go like Nicolas Cage on it, acting wise, like method acting. Oh, so you put it in home, and then you restarted your game file again, just to do it all over. So I don't know if that guy Daryl's here again anymore because he left, I think. But yeah, this should be pretty easy. I'll just let it go. We'll just duo this. Yeah, Ozzy is just so pretty easy. That was actually the first time I've ever, that last raid, that was the first time I've ever died as Azu in this raid. And I think it's just because I got confused by Hurricane and then I hit myself in confusion with +6 attack. Because that, I only had like 60 HP left, I think. That's funny that I killed myself. Alright. Maybe I could like put something up to make it more obvious this is like the same gameplay. Yeah, Aqua, you can keep... Right now we haven't been getting full lobbies, so you're more than welcome to join the raids to grind some items. Alright, I got confused again, that's not good. Let's see, do I hit myself? Alright, well... He'll be fine. Let me go for heal cheer. Hopefully they get a good... Yeah, anyone can join. After I finish this one, I'll put up another code, and you're more than welcome. I'll just post the code in chat if you don't see it on screen well enough, as well to help out. But I should just be hosting them a couple times. Alright, please do not miss play rough here. Or, come on, don't miss. Alright, perfect. And if you need help on what to bring, if you've never done the raid, I would recommend bringing some sort of bulky fairy-type Pokemon. And we shouldn't have any issues just carrying you. You're gonna name it Razy? That's pretty hilarious, actually. I mean, what, is there anything you're looking for in particular? Alright, I think I got a belly drum again here, real quick. You want a shiny Sandile for your next playthrough? That's kind of cool. Are you just gonna take one from home that you caught previously and use it in your file? Alright, let me play rough. Please do not miss. Yeah, exactly, Lucas. I know majority of people that I've seen have caught it in luxury balls. I caught mine in the level ball because it still has the same color scheme, the black, yellow, and red, but it's like the opposite distribution of color. Like, I think the yellow is the primary color on the level ball, if I remember correctly, and the black is more of like an accent. Yeah, see, you said luxury ball also. Everyone's catching it in luxury ball. I almost felt like I missed the memo, but I don't blame you. I was considering it as well. But then I saw I had a level ball, and I was like, wait, this actually looks pretty sick, too. And someone else actually caught it in a repeat ball. I did see one person who was in my stream, like, last week when this came out. They caught it in a repeat ball. So, I mean, that's kind of unique, right? I haven't even seen that otherwise. Dream ball. Yeah, I mean, you could be the contrarian. I mean, I feel like I kind of am like that sometimes. But I still think the level ball is a good option. I'll even show you just if you want to see the comparison. Alright, we beat that GG's. I'll get up another Rayquaza raid here in 1 second. I just want to show you my Rayquaza I caught, just so you can see the ball. Do I have a shiny Magmortar? I don't actually have. I might have a shiny Magmar. I think there was a community day in Pokemon Go. If you don't mind if it's from Pokemon Go, I might have a shiny Magmar. Where is my Rayquaza that I caught? Where did I even put it? I don't have all my shiny Pokemon in here. I've put most of them in Pokemon Home at this point. Oh, here it is. See, look. See the yellow ball? I thought it was kind of... Hold on. Maybe I can change it a little bit. Yeah, so it's like has a little bit of black, a little bit of red on it, but it's a yellow ball. I thought it was kind of cool. Maybe this is... It's not like it really is like... It's more like at the Pokemon Center when you're healing it or whatever. Alright, let me get another raid up here. You're gonna catch yours in an Ultra Ball? That's cool too. Let's see. Let me get time set back 1 minute. Yeah, I think it's pretty... I mean... Screamtail has been relatively good as a support Pokemon, even in VGC, so... I think it's a good call to run it. Has a decent, like, stat distribution to kind of just be a support Pokemon. I don't know if I have the Magmar on me, though. That's the thing. Now you want to catch a Lunala and a Moonball. That is a pretty cool idea, actually. I don't know if I have a Magmar and, like, where it would be. It might actually just be in Pokemon Go still, to be honest. Because I have, like... I've been meaning to do a stream where... I transfer a bunch of my Kantonian Pokemon and maybe some of the Alolan, like, regional forms into Let's Go Pikachu. Because if you want to transfer a bunch of shinies in from Go, you might already know. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Look who it is. I haven't caught this yet. I'm not going to catch this right now, but... That's so funny. You were just talking about that, right? But yeah, I was gonna try to transfer a bunch of my shinies via Let's Go Pikachu Eevee since there's no limit like Go, because there's like a... You can only transfer like maybe 3 or 4 shinies at a time, or if it's like a legendary or mythical, it takes up all of your energy, then you have to wait 7 days. So I'll probably do a stream soon where I'm just transferring like all my extra shinies in Go that are Kantonian, like Magmar, probably like Beedrills, Abras, I don't even remember, like Dratinis that I have, like from all the numerous community days they did repeats of. Because I've played that game since it came out. Definitely way more casual these days. No, I don't have a modded game. No. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna hunt all the legendaries still. I've been saving that one because I want to get 0 attack IVs on it. So I want a soft reset for that. So I haven't caught it yet, but I've caught some of them. Premier Balls are a cool idea, but in Go, if you catch shiny legendaries, they're already in Premier Balls. So if you have a shiny Rayquaza, which I do from Go, it already is in a Premier Ball. That's like the default raid catching ball. And if you transfer it to Home, it retains that same ball. Like pretty much all my legendaries I have from Go are the same. I mean, sometimes there's like field research legendary stuff, but they haven't really done that for a long time, I feel like. Awesome. We have room for one more person. Oh, you have to connect online, Lucas. That's the problem. You're offline right now, so whenever you have the 4-letter or the 4-number code, that means you're in a local. So you gotta connect to the internet first. So back out, open your menu and hit the top left button. And if you miss this one, I'll get you in on the next one. Oh yeah, that's right, Alfie. That's right. You can get the legendaries from GBL once you're... Is it above, like, rank 20 or whatever? Or is it veteran? I don't remember. I think it's just rank 20. This is some wild... I don't know. We might actually lose with this team. We'll see. It's after Ace. Okay, so you have to hit Ace, which is relatively easy to do, I think. Yeah, the weekly research boxes used to be legendary encounters. I got a shiny Rayquaza from that before. I mean, a shiny Lugia. Why am I saying? I'm saying Rayquaza because that's what we're doing. I got a shiny Lugia before from one of those 7-day research boxes. There's actually a clip of me getting it. It's from like 2017, maybe? But I have it on this channel. Like, this channel I created, I think, in 2021 on YouTube. But I'm also on Twitch right now, too, which is where I was streaming at the time. Like, I've had a Twitch account since, like, 2017, I think. Technically, my Twitch account is even older than that because I made one years ago. But, I never used it. It's actually, it's kind of funny. Like, that's the main reason why my handle name is Sassifrass, because that's what my Twitch name was at the time. You have a 7-day free trial, that's good, that you can get on. Yeah, that's the thing, you need to have the Nintendo Online, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Rayquaza's Earthquake. I almost forgot. Do you think you can go for a heal cheer maybe, John? We might need that, potentially. Alright, please do not miss play rough here. Okay. Removes negative effects from itself. Do I need to belly drum again? No, I think it already did the thing. So this is good. Thank you very much, by the way. No problem, Lucas. We'll get you... We're almost done with this one. Maybe in a couple minutes, the next one will be ready. Like 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, let's go. Please don't confuse me. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I mean, I have enough health that even if I hit myself in confusion, it won't be the worst. Please don't hit myself in confusion. And I did. Yeah, that does a lot of damage when I'm at max attack. Yeah, I think we got this. Pretty wild. I wonder if Helping Hand increases my damage that I hit myself with. I wonder that interaction, actually. Do you think it does? Like, if I hit myself in confusion, you Helping Hand me, am I, like, hurting myself more? Are you complicit in my... Oh my gosh. That time I just missed. That's kind of funny to think. Yo, what is up, Nate? Good to see you, bro. Alright, looking good. It's almost over. You didn't get the present you wanted? I'm sorry, Tess. Santa failed you this year. Yeah, anything that's super effective if it does a lot of damage here. Dragon, Fairy, for sure. I was just more concerned with the fact that their like Rayquaza's dragon attacks, vice versa, also are gonna do super effective. And it was more like the Iron Hands. I was like, that's a wild pick here, but I guess it wasn't that bad. I guess its bulk is still good enough with the help of the Screamtail support. Alright, let's go. GG's everyone. Well played. Let me get another raid up here. And thanks again for tuning in today. I hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Or maybe it's already like the end. That's good. Welcome back, Lucas. I'm about to get the next raid up here. Let's try to get Lucas in this next raid because if I'm not mistaken, you have not caught your Rayquaza yet. So I would like to help you get your Rayquaza here. Let me check and see if this is it. Could be Blissey, but hopefully it's not. I don't think so, Alfie. I think you need to actually use a move. Yeah, exactly, sir. Okay, so that's funny. That's pretty hilarious to think that helping hand is actually like hurting me more. But it's, you know, it's RNG. It's not like intentional. It's just something I never really thought about. All right, sounds good. Overrated. I understand. Thanks for your help though. Bro, it's all good. You have free reign to do whatever you want. Like, you don't, you know, that's your life. It's your life. I do appreciate the help though, when you were hanging out. I hope you get some, I assume you're gonna do some Dynamax adventure, so good luck on getting some shiny. I'm not sure. Maybe for a little, like at least another hour or so, I think, potentially. Okay, this is Blissey. Well, I'm sorry, Tess, that you're disappointed with your present. You know, sometimes you gotta look at the silver lining also. Like, even if you didn't get the thing you wanted, the holidays should, I know it's like cliche, but holidays should be emphasized that it's about spending time with your family and kind of reflecting on things too. I mean, sometimes it's just like I kind of know what you're saying, but it's so, like, I've had so many Christmases under me at this point. There's things I've gotten that in the moment I'm like, I don't need this, and then I end up using it every day. And it's like, okay, it just changes your perspective. Like, what's important? I mean, no one should be upset, but at the same time, it's like, if someone's just trying their best to think of you, just be happy you got people in your life that actually want to get you gifts. Because there's definitely people out there who do not get things at all for Christmas. And it's a time to be kind of sad also. You know, people, no matter who you are, it's like something about the holidays invokes really strong emotions in everyone. So, yeah. Aw, your birthday's on the 3rd, Sage. Well, happy early birthday. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Alfie. Is like, just be happy someone's even thinking of you. Because it's like, yeah. Oh, December 3rd? Well, happy belated birthday, bro. Honestly, we'll try this. I'm a little, here, I'm gonna actually run a support set. I'm gonna bring Cragnall and set up screens to help bulk us out a little bit. Even though you're running Iron Valiant, which I think might be a bad idea because it's so frail and Hurricane's probably just gonna one-shot you if it hits you. I don't know if your deaths will really matter that much since there's a Sylveon and Azumarill. They might be able to just carry the fight. So we'll try it. You don't need to be sorry. I'm just trying to give you some perspective that it's okay to feel disappointed, but maybe there's like a different like pathway to how you think about it, you know? It's like, if there's something you want, maybe it's like a lack, maybe better communication is all it requires at times, you know? Maybe the person just didn't know, or Santa didn't know, whoever didn't get you your present. Dang, Sylveon got one shot. What level is it? That's not the Pokemon I thought was gonna get one shot. It's okay. We'll see what happens here. No problem, Lucas. We'll try to get you through this raid. Pretty much Azumarill is gonna have to carry us right now. Oh, it's level 50? That's probably why. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need to be level 100 for the raids. Just don't attack at all. Just do not press any buttons to attack. Because if you prolong your inputs, it won't attack you. And you're probably just gonna get one shot every time you attack. So just don't press any buttons. Trust me on this. And we'll try to carry you right now, okay? Alright, we'll see. I'll probably go for a heal cheer here. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a heal cheer, then a defense cheer to help bulk out everyone. Yeah, you can cheer. I would wait as long as possible and then go for like a heal cheer or like an attack cheer. That's a good idea. Just gotta be a little careful. That's like one of the secrets of playing in this. If you're trying to be carried in a raid and you don't have a good Pokemon, like say you're getting one shot every attack, or say you're under leveled, you can kind of sit there and not input and let everyone else consecutively keep getting inputs in, and the boss will inevitably avoid you unless like it's like a spread move, I think is how it works. Okay. There's people, I'm gonna try to focus a little bit on just hosting raids for now. Yeah, this one's a little tough just because we have two Pokemon that are susceptible to getting one shot. It doesn't feel like we're getting a lot of damage off here. Maybe I should just ran Azu also to optimize our damage output instead of trying to bulk us out. Okay. I mean, there might be a chance. I think it's still a little too close here. Let's see. What do you mean by Boxing Day is just Black Friday? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. Yeah, I think the timer might run out here. I don't know if there's a way, Lucas, that if you can use any EXP candy to level up your Sylveon, but that would be very helpful if you do something like that. Okay. Yeah, it was a nice try, but I guess I mean, maybe the odds. I wasn't really paying attention. Did you? Maybe it didn't even belly drum the second time. Like, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like it could have, like, been able to, but because of the deaths, honestly, that's why we kind of struggled there. Yeah, Iron Valiant isn't really a good option either, just because it does run Hurricane. My biggest suggestion, if you want to be in the raid, just bring something that's like a fairy type that's really bulky. Like, Azumarill is pretty good, Screamtail. You could even bring, like, Gardevoir, probably. Potentially. But yeah, ultimately it's a little bit easier to carry people because the fairy is a good typing. It's just that Iron Valiant doesn't have any defense stats at all, and also it's like getting hit by Hurricane, which it's weak to. So, and also with Sylveon, I understand if you can't level it up. I'm sure we can carry you, but I probably should have ran Azumarill myself instead of trying to go for screens, because I don't think the screens helped us much. Like, I think we just needed two Azumarills going for play rough, belly drum play rough there. Probably could have won. Yeah, Lucas, just spam some EX candy, level up your Sylveon at least, because that will really help it out a lot in taking moves in the raid. That's pretty much like the key here. And then otherwise, like, it should be relatively easy for us to carry the raid. I'm just gonna run Azumarill, I think. I actually do not have a golden watering can test. I don't have a lot of the golden items yet. Alfie celebrates Boxing Day and mentioned Crazy Cells, so I was asking. Oh, wait, what? I missed that. Wait, what is Boxing Day? Is that like a... Boxing Day is the day after Christmas where stores sell off their leftover Christmas stock for a big discount. Oh, that's crazy. So the way I use Azumarill is I just go for Belly Drum, then Play Rough. And then there's a point in the raid where Rayquaza removes your stat buffs. And you gotta go for Belly Drum one more time. And then you can start Play Roughing for pretty much the rest of the fight. It's a little bit RNG just because Play Rough isn't 100% accurate. It has a 90% chance to miss. No problem, Tuss. I am very excited for Pokemon ZA. Absolutely. I mean, I'm a big battler, so I do like competitive aspects to Pokemon games. It's one of the things that, you know, maybe my complaint about Arceus is like, there's not a multiplayer aspect of competitive. Does Ditto even work in raids? I don't even remember if it does. Alright. Should be interesting. I'm not a big fan of bringing dragon types to this raid just because you're also weak to all of its strongest attacks. But maybe we'll just be able to beat it. Let's see. So December 26th. You got a hockey jersey you wanted for $100 and it usually costs $250. That does seem like a pretty crazy deal. That's pretty smart. Didn't even realize that was a thing. But it makes so much sense to think about. Right. That was a weird visual glitch. Did you see the HP like shoot down and then go back up? That was crazy. Alright, this is actually a pretty good start because that means our belly drums are gonna stay for the whole fight. It already removed our stats and I didn't even use belly drum yet, so once it activates, I just gotta play rough for the... Okay, what? It like didn't even use my move. I'm at decent health though, I should be able to take this good. You got a shiny Satotl? Congratulations. That's a cool one to get. It's a good time to get it with these mass outbreaks. Yeah, if you're gonna join, just make sure your Pokemon are level 100. Best case scenario. Oh yeah, Ditto doesn't work in raids, that's right. That's what I thought. I didn't think it worked, but I don't know, I just figured maybe I don't remember anything. Dang, the squads. Okay, if you're getting like, here's some advice. If you can't do any, oh my gosh, I got killed here too. Yeah, we probably need more support if people are bringing things like that. The only reason I feel like we even won the earlier one with the dragons was because we had light screen reflect from Screamtail. I think this is game over, honestly. It's your favorite Gen 9 Pokemon? That's awesome. Mine's Orthworm. I used it heavily in VGC when I was competing, like last year. I didn't do any regionals this year. I was just I wanted to save money. Even like the one that was close to me, I didn't go to. In Sacramento. Yeah, this is definitely GG. It's Maeve's first holiday in Spain. She's loving the holiday. That's great. That's always great to have. Yeah, I got hit in confusion here too. That is GG. Yeah, you know, initially when you said Boxing Day, my mind went to the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight for some reason. And then it's like, oh wait, Boxing Day. Yo, what's up, Madman? Great to see you. Well, if you're looking for Magmortar, I'm pretty sure I don't have that in my game right now. So I'd have to like leave and go look in home. And, you know. But if you want like just like a random shiny, I think I probably have like an extra one I could trade with you. I wouldn't mind just trading for whatever. real quick. Yeah, the fight was probably scripted. I mean, those things are just meant to generate revenue. You know? It's not like that shocking. Wait. Not that that matters, that changed the AM PM. Alright, yeah, I'll do a quick trade with you real quick. Do you want to make the trade code? I'll head to the raid and you make the trade code and I'll join it. Alright, let's see. Where is the Rayquaza? I'm not trying to do like crazy amount of trades or anything right now. I do want to try to focus on hosting the raids for people. But I'll do one real quick. Oh, it's like you're on YouTube Shorts, right, Mr. Joe? Is that your raid? I'll join your raid, Nate, but I'm gonna do a quick trade real quick if that's okay. Just real quick. Dang, I almost want to just join it. Here, maybe I'll just join your raid real quick since the code's already there. I don't know if I have a spare one. I think if you bring the level, like, you could probably bring your Sylveon. It's more so that we just need at least like 2 people that can carry the fight. I'm gonna see if I can get in your raid real quick. It's okay if it filled up and it has other people. How about you trade with Aqua real quick, Lucas? All right, if anyone wants to join this raid, the code is right here on the stream. I'll type it. There you go. There's people in the chat that want to help you out. Thank you so much, anyone who's offering to help out here. Here, I'm going to type this code in the chat. I'm going to do this real quick. Because I want to help you get your Rayquaza. This looks pretty solid. 2 Azumarill should be good. Yeah, just perfect. So if you bring your Sylveon again, remember how I said just don't attack? Same thing if you have a Tinkaton that's not max level, just don't attack and let us try to carry you, okay? Maybe at some point I'll be like, go for a defense cheer, or go for an attack cheer, or go for a heal cheer. Just do those whenever I'm maybe mentioning it. I think we'll be fine though. We have El Creme also. I'm assuming it's a support version. So that's pretty solid. So I'll do the trade with you after this, Aquas. Sorry, bro. I'm all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Joe, bro. I was trying something different out. I hope you'll forgive me. I hope you had a good holiday too, man. Merry Christmas. Thanks for reaching out in the Discord. You know, I'm gonna go for a defense cheer real quick. Sounds good, Aquas. Before Maeve's first holiday. So if you're wondering, Maeve is her niece who was born recently. Yeah, understandably, I mean, traveling the world that young, that's crazy. Thanks, Mr. Joe. Hey, Luca. Oh, so that's you. No problem. You're doing fine. At this point, I guess, like, there's 2 people of a similar name, and I just got confused for a second. We should be fine, I think. As long as I do not hit myself in confusion here. I mean, we'll be fine even if I do that. Yeah, I hit my... Or I just miss here. That's fine. Yo, what's up, Cribs? Good morning. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from up here. On the opposite hemisphere. Hope you had a good, warm holiday, because I'm pretty sure it's warm where you're at. I mean, you could probably use Rayquaza. I mean, I'm saying the fairy types are good because they're immune to majority of Rayquaza's strongest attacks here. So if you just bring a level 100 fairy type Pokemon for the most part, you can just kind of like, even if you don't know what to do, you can kind of just prolong your inputs, like your attacks, and the Rayquaza is going to attack you less frequently throughout the raid. It's not like a secret mechanic, it's just something I've noticed when I'm trying to carry low-level people, or people who have like things that get one-shot. We've been able to still win the raids by them, those players, instead of just... Because every time they attack, they might get like one-shot, for example, right? If you just don't attack, you'll just sit on the field, and like I'm saying, it like delays the attacks that Rayquaza does into you. So that's your best bet if you don't know what to do. GG's everyone. Well played. Alright, let me get another Rayquaza raid up here. Yeah, so the thing about Dragon, why I don't recommend it. It's not that it's impossible to use in the raid, because it does, like again, it does strong against Dragon. It's just that vice versa, you're also taking super effective damage. Fairy is nice because you're immune to the damage entirely. And you're only worried about getting hit by Earthquake, Extreme Speed, and Hurricane, which... Those are the only moves you really have to worry about taking damage from. So that's why Iron Valiant isn't a great pick, because Hurricane is still stab on Rayquaza. I mean, it's a flying type, dragon flying type normally. So even Hurricane fortunately has terrible accuracy when it's not in the rain. But yeah, anything that's weak to Hurricane you don't want to bring, just because it's still going to do a lot of damage. But if you have something that has decent bulk, like Ozmearl has pretty good bulk. That's why I think it does great in the raid, because you can safely Bellow Drum turn 1, and if you're running Shell Bell, you just heal all your health back with Play Rough. The only downside is just, you know, occasionally getting crit or confused from Hurricane, and then missing Play Rough. That's the main thing. I think Sylveon at level 100 would be good. Yeah, I can see Diancie could be good in bad also, just because of the Earthquake, right? Yeah, Steel Pokemon like Duraludon actually could do good because it has Stamina. So if you run Stamina on it, that means every time you're getting hit by a physical move, technically you're boosting your defense stat, and you're only going to really be scared of, technically, like the Draco Meteor that it occasionally drops. Oh wait, this is not. This is a Blissey, hold on. But yeah, I recommend... Like, I just say Ozmearl. My Ozmearl build is not even defensive. It's max HP, max attack, adamant nature, huge power ability, Fairy Tera. It's pretty generic. I didn't invest anything in bulk aside the HP. And it's better to have the HP investment in these scenarios, mainly because it technically bulks out your defense and special defense. No, you don't want to run Roaring Moon, primarily because it's Dragon type. Like I said, there's some, like Dialga or something could maybe be okay just because of the Steel typing. It kind of like helps in that scenario a bit. But yeah, I don't recommend Dragon types at all personally. It is possible. I mean, I've been able to beat it with people, but also some of those battles were only possible because people ran support Pokemon on the team. Like they were bulking out our team with light screens, healing us with life dews. So it's like, yeah, you can use dragons. It's just like, there needs to be some synergy. I just think like fairy type Pokemon, they're so good in this raid that it doesn't even matter. Wait, what am I doing? Did I mess something up here? Why am I so far away from this? Alright, that just felt like I was like way too far from that. Like fairy types are just going to be good by default. Like you can solo this raid with Ozmearl. I have a video on the channel It took me 4 minutes to solo this raid with the same Ozumero build I'm using in the raid. You're hunting Raikou in Pokemon Sword Dynamax Ventures. That's pretty sick. That's awesome, Tess. I'm glad you like being an auntie. I'm sure she'll appreciate you being in her life. Mega Altaria would be sick in this raid. You're 100% right. You'd be immune to most of the moves. That's crazy to think. Dragon Fairy type right there. In Pokemon Go, there was a point you could actually use the Mega Evolutions in the Master League briefly for one season. Oh my gosh, this is not... What am I doing? This is not even Rayquaza, sorry. These Blissey raids are debating me. But I was running a team in the Master League using Mega Altaria because I thought it was really cool. I don't know if I checked this one yet, I forget. Let me see. That's fun. If you bring the Sylveon, like I said, just prolong attacking. Like when it starts, just sit there. Like I wouldn't even attack until it like forces you to. I don't even know if it forces you, I don't remember. But that's pretty much what you'll do with an underleveled Pokemon in a raid that you're trying to be carried in. Here's a fun thing. Turn 1 and 2 Sylveon Fake Tears, Alcremie Decorate 1 and 2, Magirno Lock In, and on turn 1 and 2 Smoke It Oko. That sounds cool. Sounds like it requires people to all be on the same page. I do have a Magirna. Okay, that is also Blissey. What is with all these Blissey? You're taking up my spots. Alright, please. Are these all dragon over here? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you could light screen turn 1 then not do anything. I would even wait with the light screen. Like, don't even light screen until, like, wait like a little bit and then light screen for your first turn. Could be a good decision. I'm not doing any battles right now. I'm gonna focus on just hosting. I think it could be fun to do a stream one of these days where we're doing viewer battles or like multi-battles. Like, sometimes multi-battles can be fun to do with like different rules. Like instead of it being 2 versus 2, it could be a free-for-all and you could attack your partner as well. Stuff like that could be fun to do. Yeah, actually Misty Train could be very helpful. That's a good, so yeah, stuff like that when you're like bringing something that you're not really gonna do a lot of damage with. Support's always nice. The cheers are good. You hate the new move Parabolic Charge, how come? Alright, here it is finally. Let's see. You got Swampert as a starter in this DA you're running? That's pretty sick. Mudkip. That was actually my starter back in the day. I think almost every generation I've picked... Every generation of Pokemon, I realized the other day I picked a water starter. I never have seen myself as a water trainer. But Gen 1, back in the day, I got Squirtle. Gen 2, Totodile. Gen 3, Mudkip. Gen 4... Piplup, Gen 5. Actually, Gen 5, I think I picked Tepig. Gen 6 was Froakie. Gen 7 was... What the heck is it? No, actually, Gen 7 I picked... What did I pick? I don't even remember, actually. I legitimately cannot remember. I think I picked... Maybe I picked Litten, actually. Gen 8, Sobble. Gen 9. I actually did pick Quaxley. Rowlet's a cool one. I think I picked Litten, though, for some reason. Maybe I did pick Rowlet. Decidueye is probably one of the cooler starters in the Alola region. Alright, this should be super easy, yo. Take care, Tess. Thanks for hanging out. Helping Hand could be good. Wait, what about Rhyperior? You don't like Oshawott. How do you feel about the Hisuian Samurai? Does it make you feel any different? Or do you just not like the first one? I think Rowlet's pretty cute. I did some fan art of Rowlet years ago. It's definitely like a very aesthetically pleasing design. Like very simple, but also kind of like complex in a way. Being a little owl that can like move around, like rotate. You love owls? Hoot and Noctowl get old. There aren't a lot of owls in the Pokemon world, but to be fair, we just got our first flamingo in this generation. So there's a lot, even like dolphin. This is the first generation to have something based on a dolphin. At Shaman? Yeah, let's try to get some new people in the next raid, please. We'll try to get you in, Ducky. I want to help people who have not done the raids yet as best as possible. And anyone who's like grinding too, but first timers, let's try to prioritize. Oh, you're saying Rhyperior could be fun in that format. I could see that. Alright. Please do not crit me. Are you serious, dog? I was thinking of heal cheering there, but I was like, if it doesn't crit me, I'll be fine. Well. That's not nice. I think we'll still win, but... Of course. I think he's saying Surf just for hitting everything on the field. If we were doing a multi-battle, but it was more of a free-for-all format, I think that's what he's referring to. Even though it wouldn't be an optimal move, necessarily, but in that format it might be good. Because you're going to hit everything, even your partner, on the field. You did it and then it reset it and lost it and all the herba. I'm sorry, Ducky. That's rough. You just got traded a Blissey? That's cool. Is it level 100? Is that what someone was giving to you? I'm just gonna let them carry at this point. In fact, let me go for an attack cheer to make it faster. Let's go. Thanks again for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a good day. This is probably the most OP team that has been here today. But interesting enough, like, got some bad RNG with the crits. Alright, GG's. Pretty much just destroyed that. Alright, so on this next one, I wanna prioritize getting new people. So if you've already done a raid, please skip this next one I'm hosting. Because there are an influx of people that would like to do it. And I know that Lucas still needs to do the raid, and I'm trying to carry them. So hopefully we can get a solid group here on the next one. Also, if you're new and you are trying to get in a raid, maybe it'd help if you type your username in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the chat. That way I know that you're in the raid. And I'm not just, you know, missing you each and every time you're trying to get in. Alright, let me get the next one up here, 1 second. No problem, Josh. Thanks for helping out as well. Is this this might actually be it. That'd be crazy if this was it. Yo, that was like the easiest reset today. Amazing. Yo, what's up, Curbs? Alright, we need to get Taz in for sure. Lucas, I'm hoping to get in. As long as we get all new people, I'm cool with that. But that's my hopes, at least. So I can only do it with your cooperation as the chat. And don't worry, I'll still be here for a little bit, so if you want to do repeats after, that's more than welcome. Alright, here's the code. Alright, FNF, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Appreciate you chatting me up a little bit and helping out. Take care. Alright, good. We got Taz in there. I do see a repeat, but I'll pretty much base this on the last person. Hey Gengar Ninja, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yo, exactly, Chris. That's what I was saying to them earlier. That if you by chance bring something that's not good, you just don't attack. And you have to like let everyone else carry you at that point. And I agree, yeah, the raids are pretty easy. I mean, the 7-star raids can be a little tricky, but this one really is pretty easy to beat. Because we have so many OP picks, I'm going to bring something a little spicier. I'm going to bring my Cryogonal screens. Alright, let's go. Happy holidays to everyone also. So we did get 2 new people here, that's good. I mean, I don't want to just reset when at least... If there's only like 1 new person, I might reset it, but on the following one, I'm really hoping we get Lucas in here because I'm trying to carry them. But yeah, that's great that there's other people that are very familiar with getting how to get carried in the raids if you by chance accidentally bring the wrong Pokemon. Oh, you got booted. It's okay, bro. So Curbs got booted on accident. It's all good. It happens. Alright, let me go for Light Screen. And then I'll go for Reflect. I avoided that, that's pretty sick. We got the shiny representation here. I can't tell, is that a shiny Weezing? I don't even remember what the shiny looks like, but I feel like maybe that is potentially what it looks like. I don't know. Maybe I think that might just be a regular one also, and I haven't seen it in a while. Let's see. Yeah, that's you as a bot. I'm gonna go for a defense cheer real quick. Sounds good, Lucas. Just let me know when you're interested in doing the raid in the chat, and I'll try to make sure you get in. Alright, I'll just try to Tera and go for Ice Beams. I should just put light clay on this Cryogonal. But usually the raids go so fast that I don't really need to set up screens a second time. Here, I'll go for a heal cheer. I was thinking that was the shiny. I couldn't remember, but it definitely made me think that might be shiny. Because I thought it was maybe a subtle difference. He fights better than you. Alright, let me go for a heal cheer here. I should have done that a turn earlier, I think. Sorry about that. Okay. It's kind of interesting to watch the AI take control. Alright, I should be able to Tera, I think, the next turn. Sometimes Ice Beam actually freezes Rayquaza and it just stops him from attacking and doing anything the entire fight. It's kind of funny. You know what? I have a feeling... Well, I can't see right now. I have a feeling maybe your Azu is underleveled. Because you're getting pummeled right now. I think we could still beat it, potentially. But if you're getting one shot, probably just stop attacking. And we'll probably be able to finish up the fight from here. No shiny Raikou so far, good luck. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Dragon Pulse. Obviously, I'm the only one that can be hit by that. Okay, got through the shield. Little close here. Oh my gosh, the Weezing's using Will-O-Wisp. Please connect. Oh yeah. I have a feeling that your Azumarill is under-leveled, Taz. I was gonna check, but it needs to be level 100 if you're gonna use it. Because we shouldn't have even lost to that. Like, I didn't die at all. You know? Yeah, it's okay. You just gotta level it up before you bring it. Or if you do bring it, just don't attack. Like, we were just saying this a little bit earlier. If you're under-leveled, or if you bring the wrong Pokemon, if you don't attack in the raid at all, the raid boss doesn't attack you. So the only reason why we lost that is because you died multiple times, and the timer went down, like, way faster. If you just don't attack, we could have probably just... I mean, we would have absolutely just carried you there. Would have been a pretty easy win, honestly, but it's okay. The IVs are going to be perfect IVs when you catch it. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's a level 5, so only 4 of the IVs are perfect. And I'm pretty sure it's random based on it, like which ones are, and then the other 2 stats are randomized. Sorry, I forgot that it's a level 5 raid, not a 7-star. Yeah, you could just not, you could just cheer, but same situation, like, just prolong it. Like, you don't have to, like, input anything. Like, just delay your inputs throughout the entire fight. That's pretty much what you gotta do. So as long as you just don't do much, it minimizes the amount of damage we're taking throughout the fight. I would not bring Palkia, if that's what you're thinking of bringing, but, I mean... Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. No problem, Curbs. I'm gonna be here for a little bit, so I could try to get you in here. I recommend a bulky fairy type, because we're facing a dragon type that has Dragon Tera, so if you're a dragon type, you're gonna be getting hit pretty hard in the fight. I mean, we could try. I mean, to be fair, like, it might be able to take a hit. Just a little concerned. You could bring Arceus if it's a higher level and just do the same thing. Like, if you don't really have an optimized build on it or whatever, you can just kind of prolong your inputs. So if you're getting one shot or really hurt in this raid, just stop attacking and let me try to carry as Azumarill as best as possible. We'll try it. I mean, I'm more willing to just give it a shot, you know, because sometimes people do intentionally bring these type Pokemon. Maybe they've, like, built a defensive build on Palkia or something. You're Lulu? Okay. We'll see how it goes. Belly Drum Drain Punch could be cool. I'm gonna Belly Drum and play rough, pretty much. I understand, Shiny Cat. So, if you are gonna get hosted here, my best recommendation would be if you get in the raid with us and we have enough, like 1 or 2 people that can carry the raid, then pretty much you can just join the raid with your Florges and don't attack at all. Like, don't do anything. Just sit in the raid with us. And if I ask you to do a heal cheer or something at some point in the raid, maybe do that. But essentially, I could carry you in that manner, because as long as you don't attack with your Pokemon, Rayquaza won't attack you. So you can kind of just sit there and get carried, even with an under-leveled Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what people do all the time. Is, you know, sometimes people catch a shiny and they just bring it. Alright. But in this case, I think that person doesn't even have anything to use in the fight. No problem. Let me know what your in-game name is. Your in-game name is, excuse me, or when you're actually in the raid. All right. Definitely need a heal cheer. You have Pokemon Violet? Cool, cool. Yeah, so, I think if the Palkia, if you're dying, just stop attacking. Let's see. I got a belly drum again, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. Definitely need at least a couple people that can carry the fight though. Can't have like multiple people just getting one shot. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, kind of how it goes sometimes. Please let this be a good heal cheer so I can go on the offense. Fuecoco? For this? Or do you mean in general, like just starting the game? That's who I started with. Oh no, wait, no I didn't. I started with Quaxley. What am I saying? I just... Please don't die to Earthquake here, Azu. Thank you. Please don't miss. Alright, I would recommend everyone right now just stop attacking. And let me just carry the rest of the fight. Please don't miss play rough. Please don't miss play rough. Alright, that's not good. I need a heal cheer from someone. Yeah, I think it was a loss. I'm the only one doing real damage, but no one's really... If I can get a heal cheer, that would be helpful, I guess. And just stop attacking otherwise, or we're just gonna lose. Alright, I got a decent amount of health there, actually. So maybe I can play rough. Missing is a little unfortunate, because now I gotta delay a turn with my Tera also. Yeah, just don't attack anymore. Everyone who's in this raid, trust me, do not, just don't do anything. There's a chance I might still be able to carry. Yeah, I think Fuecoco probably, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, please. Please be enough. It's okay, you know, if we lose, it's a learning experience for some people, you know? But yeah, my biggest recommendation, Fairy-type Pokemon, high level, level 100, of course. Bulky, like look at their stats, or even if you run something, okay, I might be able to still win. I think I get one more attack in, as long as Play Rough does not miss, I'm fairly confident we're still gonna win, alright? Just trust me on this, chat. Oh my gosh, come on, please let me get that move in. Please don't release energy before I go for an attack. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh, come on. Why is it doing this? Let me attack. No. Alright. GG's. Nice try. But yeah, I do not recommend bringing Dragon Pokemon at all to this raid, in my opinion. Because you're literally facing a Dragon Legendary that has Terra Dragon. So you may be like, oh yeah, Dragon beats Dragon, but the same goes for you. You know, you're also weak to the Dragon Pokemon. Yeah. This raid's pretty easy if you just bring Azumarill. Like, legitimately, if you just have a level 100 Azumarill, which... If you're playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and you haven't built a level 100 Belly Drum Azumarill for raids yet, you are missing out. And you totally should do so because it's pretty versatile throughout all of the game. I mean, pretty much you might run like a different move altogether. You might run like Terra Water, I think, for the standard set, but I'm running Terra Fairy with Play Rough. And Play Rough, you know, even though it has a 90% accuracy, it's still like really good for this raid. That makes sense, guest. All right, I'm gonna put this code up. Yeah, it was really close. I mean, pretty much if you die early in the raid, you should take that as a sign that you maybe aren't gonna be able to outlast the timer in the raid. So if you, for example, are taking too much damage early on, my best advice to you in this situation is just let us carry you. Just don't attack anymore, and let me repetitively just keep using moves. Yeah, so Eduardo, the IVs are going to be randomized. So for Rayquaza, whenever you catch it, since it's a level 5 raid, 4 of the stats are going to be best in IVs, meaning it'll be 31. But it's randomized which one it will be when you catch it. So mine will be different than yours. And 2 of the other IVs, the remaining ones, are going to be randomized. So to my best of knowledge, that is how it's going to work out. All right, Lucas, welcome back. I could show you mine after this. I'll just show you mine after this raid, and if you're a little confused about it. But typically, Mightiest Mark Pokemon are perfect IV, but this is the exception because I mean, as you saw, like even some of these raids were struggling to finish because people are maybe not prepared for it. They want to make this raid as accessible as possible to people. It's essentially like a different way to get a gift, like a mystery gift Pokemon. Except there's no Cherish Ball, and you can have your OT name on this Pokemon, and it has a unique mark in the form of Mightiest Mark. So of course it's going to be a level 5 raid that's super easy to beat, which, you know, should be really easy. I'm not like, I understand that like everyone's at a different place in Pokemon, you know? But yeah, just trust me that if you feel like you're kind of getting pummeled in the fight, just let everyone else carry you. Yeah, I'll show you after this for sure. Let's see. Like, Dragon Pokemon aren't unusable. Like, understand that, like, it's just, like, harder if you don't have the right synergy on the team. Like, if someone brings a support Pokemon, then sure. I'm sure you can be fine. Like, if it has naturally good stats and you have some support on your team, yeah, you can bring those Pokemon. Let me get out of here. No, that was an accident. But for the most part, I feel like most people are pretty casual in the game, and it's probably just easier to go the easiest route. I mean, right? Yeah, if you use Arceus, if you by chance have your Fairy Plate, that's your best bet too. Because the whole idea here, is that you're going to be able to resist the majority of its strongest attacks. You know, as a streamer, I see this all the time. Every single raid I've ever hosted, there's always some sort of like gap in knowledge of Pokemon typing and such, you know? And like someone said earlier, sometimes people just lobby with their shinies that they caught, or, you know, gen in, which maybe is more likely the case. But it's whatever, you know. I'm gonna be here regardless for the allotted time I decided to be here. I mean, hopefully it's more wins and dubs than losses. Hopefully people are getting their shiny Rayquaza that they need to catch. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still the same amount of time on my end. I already got it. I'm just chilling. I try my best to give some information that could be helpful to help us win these fights with ease. Yeah, like, look at this. We're doing pretty good here. Great job, everyone. And again, I see that we're getting some repeat users as well. It would mean the world to me if we can open up the lobby to new players, because that is my goal here, is to try to help anyone who hasn't even beaten the raid yet. It's really important that they get prioritized. That makes sense, to resist the Hurricane and the extreme speed. Very nuanced choice, but it makes sense. Yeah, I think sometimes I've seen people bring Iron Valiant a lot to this raid. Maybe people forget that Rayquaza is a flying type as well. So even though we don't see its flying typing in the fight, it still has the stab flying damage on Hurricane. I mean, fortunately, Hurricane's accuracy is trash. It's 50% outside of the rain. And even if there was rain on the field, its hidden ability is airlock, so I mean, it's gonna cancel out the effects of it, which is kind of hilarious to think. Hurricane is so bad on Rayquaza, actually, when you think about it. Like, you can't even take advantage of it. Oh wait, here it is. So these are the IVs of my Rayquaza, like right below me. I'm fairly confident in 5-star raids, these are randomized, but 4 of them should be best. So there you go. I'm gonna get another raid up here in a second. No problem. I'm glad that we were able to beat it. Oh, no problem, Doc. I need to get you in on this, bro, for real. I do want that, like, that's what I'm trying to say. In this next one, I'm gonna keep restarting until we get a group of new people. That's my thing. So if you've already done it, just save us some time and let this next lobby go to the new players. Please. Appreciate you all. Oh, okay. Sounds good, yo. Anyone else who caught their Rayquaza today, are you willing to like share your stats that you got on it? Do you think that, I'm wondering why you want to know that. Are yours different than mine? Does anyone have a Mewtwo path and Sword and Shield for Dynamax Adventures? Alright, let's go. Let me see if this is the Rayquaza real quick. Thanks, Lucas. I appreciate that. I'm actually going to be out of town for a little bit at the start of January. I'm going to be visiting the East Coast with some of my family. But I might do like a mobile Pokemon Go stream when I'm out there, because I don't have my setup there. So I might be absent for like a week or two in early January, but I do try to stream a couple times a week for the most part. And all the major events in Scarlet and Violet, I've been hosting raids, making raid guides. Actually, if you're watching on YouTube, I have a raid guide for this raid, how you can solo it. If you have expendable XL candy and you can build a level 100 Azumarill, you can solo this raid with ease. So if you're trying to get this and you are struggling and you can't get in the lobby, my biggest suggestion is like maybe check out that video. I mean, if you want, it's pretty much, I'll just tell you, it's the same Azu moves I'm running. It's Adamant Nature, huge power. You have to have that as its hidden ability. And then if you're gonna train it, you want to put EVs in, you want 252 in HP, 252 in attack, and you can put the rest in defense. And there you go, you got yourself Azumarill. And if you don't know how to get Belly Drum on Azumarill, it is an egg move. And the way you get egg moves in Scarlet and Violet, you have to make sure there's an empty slot on the move. So you make sure you have only 3 moves active and 1 blank one. You give your Azumarill Mirror Herb, and you have that in your party, and whatever Pokemon has Belly Drum, like Hariyama, for example, I think it learns it naturally. You go make a picnic, and that's how it transfers Belly Drum to Azumarill, if you didn't know how to do that. Here, I'm gonna... No, I'll run Azu. Here. No, we have to carry Lucas here, Curbs, actually. This, Lucas has an underleveled Sylveon, so the idea is we're gonna try to carry him. So maybe, keep that in mind when you're locking in here. I think Baxcalibur could work. I mean, could be interesting. Let's see. Oh, I'm saying, wait, if Duck E is here, what if you just caught it? What? So you're wondering if when you catch Rayquaza from the exact same raid, do they all have the same IV spread? That's actually a pretty interesting. I wonder that too. Actually, no, I wouldn't Trick Room. It's not needed. Like I said, just kind of take a back seat, being the underleveled Pokemon in the raid. Like, don't attack at all. And I'm fairly confident we could just carry you through this raid right now. Oh yeah, Protect could have been a good option too. That's actually pretty smart. If you have an underleveled Pokemon, maybe teaching Protect on it, and occasionally just using Protect. Interesting. I like that. Oh, you do have it, so that's kind of cool. There you go. All right. I think we'll be okay. I don't think there is an Ice Fairy type. You think they're exactly the same, Earthling? I showed my IVs I caught on mine. Were they the same as yours? Because they only have, as far as I know, the level 5 ones, they don't have perfect IVs. I'll let you know in the cheer. I think Ice Fairy type is a type that hasn't been done yet. Now that I think about it. Isn't that correct? I can't think of one off the top of my head. Hey Hero Gamer, welcome to the stream. Oh wait, Alolan Ninetales, duh. Duh. Yo, Alolan Ninetales would be really good in this fight, right? I'm surprised no one's even using it. Yeah, of course, Alolan Ninetales. Is that the only one that has that typing? Yeah, I think every Ray has different IVs when you catch it. So I think he's wondering if when you catch a Rayquaza in the same raid, if you both get the same IV spread. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's random for everyone when you catch it. But again, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, actually, Lone Ninetales might be good in this raid. I mean, Snow doesn't work, so you wouldn't run Snow Warning as the ability. What other ability does Ninetales get? I don't even remember. Does it only get moves that take advantage in the snow, like Slush Rush? Or something? You don't have Nintendo Online. You don't have the trial either? Because someone earlier, they were able... Actually, I think they're in the raid right now. They're on a 7-day trial right now. Alright, I think we're going to beat this, by the way. Please don't miss here, Azu. Come on, don't miss. Perfect. Beautiful. If you've never used the Switch Online service, they usually give you a 7-day trial to try it out. But if you've already done the trial, then it's not going to be there. They're all naughty, so the nature will be the same. GG's. Well done, everyone. Yeah, Alolan Ninetales is the only Ice Fairy type. That's true. Yeah, actually, I feel like that could be good in this raid. Like, not that like the ice typing is like 4 times effective like it normally would if it was Flying Dragon, but just being a fairy ice type seems pretty solid. Because you're not necessarily taking any extra damage from any of the other attacks. And you're immune to all the dragon. Into the luxury ball, I guess. Alright, GG's, that's awesome. I'm glad you're able to beat it. Alright, let me get another raid up here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for cooperating and helping new people get in the raid. I can't do that without you, obviously. You know, sometimes people get stubborn and just keep rejoining, but I really appreciate people letting new people get in and complete the raid. Because some people haven't done it yet, so thank you. I did check mine on stream already. I'll check it again if you want to see, and then as a viewer you can compare it to your own. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure the IVs are randomized. I think the main thing Eduardo is trying to figure out is if you catch them from the exact same raid, if the IV spreads are the same. Like, would the best be in the same spots? Because clearly the other two are randomized, right? Alright, there it is. Let me go see if this is Rayquaza, by the way. Can online people connect with offline people? No. Yo, that's awesome. Overrated. That's pretty sick. Alright, Shiny Cat. What's your in-game name again? I want to try to get Shiny Cat in the next raid. She also has an underleveled Florges that were, or they, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to assume anything. They have a low-level Florges that they're going to try to bring in the raid and just not attack at all. So, yeah. I want to make sure they do it, because they've been here for a few raids now, and they haven't gotten in yet. And they don't have it at all, so... I'm going to make sure... I'm going to keep resetting until they get in the raid, just so everyone knows. So until their name shows up on the screen, I will keep resetting. So maybe make it a little bit easier and help me out by letting them get in first. You can join again, Lucas. It's just... I want to try to prioritize new people. Like on the next one, since I'm going to try to carry someone else, maybe you can sit this next one out and you can rejoin after. If that's okay. No problem, Shiny Cat. That's the goal here, is like, as long as you understand what I'm saying about don't attack at all, you should be able to get carried in the raid. Just by sitting there. Alright, here it is. So let's get you in here. Tundra, okay. So until I see Tundra in the group, I'm not starting. So thank you so much, everyone, for your cooperation again. Like I said, it's chaotic when these streams sometimes start getting more attention, but you know, as long as we can get in the new people, that's all I care about. You can rejoin as many times as you want, for the most part. It's just in this situation, I need to make sure Tundra gets in. Whoops. Oh no. I actually pressed the... Okay, good, they got in. I actually pressed A and I was like, oh no, I messed it all up. Perfect. Beautiful. It worked out. Question, trying to shiny hunt Derpy or Charcadet? Charcadet might be a little annoying because you have to look at the eyes the entire time. Dreepy is a little more noticeable. Alright, perfect. We got it set up, Lucas, so anyone can join the next one. It's open to replays and all that. Alright, Goldenga is an interesting choice, but it might work. I mean, Earthquake's the only move that hits it super effective, but we'll see. Maybe they have some plan up their sleeve here. Overrated said they found 2 relatively easy. I mean, it's all... I feel like... Honestly? Who knows? My personal experience, I've had a little difficulty getting Charcadet, but it's all just luck at the end of the day. It's RNG. You might get it the very first, like, few minutes. Oh, so unless you have it... So it's oh, that's one of the version exclusives. Rockruff could be cool. It's a little bit easier to see. Alright, I'm gonna go for a heal cheer. Actually, Tundra, if you go for a defense cheer, that would be awesome. It's okay if you die, like once or twice. But go for 1 defense cheer here at the beginning of the fight to bulk us out a little bit. It is the Blueberry Academy DLC. Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, now just don't attack anymore. And I'll probably ask you to do a cheer maybe later in the fight. Alright, let's see here. I might have to just belly drum again. Based on this, let's see. Okay. You know, alright, no, I can go for play rough real quick. Please don't confuse me. Okay. Thank you. You have Let's Go, Eevee, Pikachu, and Violet. I thought Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu were actually pretty fun. They look really good. They hold up. And also the way you shiny hunt in that game is nice. It's cool seeing them walk around on the map. Pokemon Go, yeah. I play Pokemon Go too. I send a lot of my shinies from Go to Home at this point. Like my mythicals that I've gotten it. Jirachi and Mew. Alright, I got a belly drum here. All Pokemon games. Alright, let me belly drum. Okay. I really hope I do not. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, please don't one-shot me. Someone go for a heal cheer if you can. No, you can only catch one Rayquaza. You named it Razy. Alright. Please don't miss. Thankfully. Alright, now just hold out the fight here. I just need to hit 2 more play roughs and we win. See. You just found a full odd shiny. Which one did you get? Dude, that's sick. Those are the best. Congratulations. I love when I'm just wandering and you get that, like, something you're not even looking for. Yeah, Lucas caught a Satotl a little bit earlier in the stream too. Finzian. Yo, I don't have that one yet. That's sick. Congratulations. Alright, just be careful here. Does it... Oh my gosh, I think we just barely won. Let's see. Finzian's cool. I don't have it. Alright, we beat it. GG's everyone. Well done. If you have a low-level Pokemon Cooper, my recommendation is just don't attack. Someone in this raid, they had a level 53 Florges, and I told them just don't attack at all. And as you can see, we were able to just barely beat it. That's the secret. If you have something that's not a good pick, or you're like dying too much, just stop attacking. And there's a chance, as long as there's some other Pokemon in the raid battle that can beat the raid, you should be fine. Alright, I'm glad we were able to do that. Alright, Gengar Ninja, take care. Thanks for swinging by the stream and chatting me up a bit. Hope you have a great rest of your day. No problem. Glad you caught it. Your Sylveon's level 75 now, that's awesome. Yeah, that makes it better. Makes it a better pick to use in the raid overall. Because it's not a bad... Sylveon's pretty solid, actually. For the Rayquaza. Alright. I'll check and see if this is the Rayquaza. Oh, really? Chimchar sounds good, bro. I just saw your message about the Sylveon. Sounds good, bro. Alright. Let me see here. Alright, here's Rayquaza. Feel free to join, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm gonna grab some more water real quick while this raid is up. So I'll be right back while the lobby is filling up. Be right back 1 second, alright? Thanks again. You don't got any Herba Mystica? Ah, that's rough, bro. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. I don't remember off the top of my head. Are you just looking for a rock encounter in general? I think there's a... I remember there was like a... If you're looking for like the shiny boost, I remember there was a guide by a content creator named Papa Hefe that he made a while ago. It's like a chart of all the different like recipes. I mean, if anyone in the chat knows off the top of their head how to get rock encounter sandwich, I assume you're looking for the level 3 shiny one with level 3 encounter and level 3 title. I don't remember what it is. Oh, but you don't have any Herba Mystica, you said. So you're just looking for a rock encounter. I bet you if you Google, if you can, just Google level 2 encounters sandwich. And I bet you there's a Reddit post where someone like made a whole outline of all of them. People be very resourceful like that on the internet. So yeah, you're looking just for the rock encounter. So you don't have any Herba Mystica whatsoever. You got Bug instead? Wait, what? You mean like when you used Google? Are you Bing? You prefer Bing? Yahoo? I don't think anyone in this raid is catching this for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. I think these are repeats. I mean, to be fair, Google search nowadays is like not that good. I mean, it still works, but they allow ads to be prioritized, and to me that already like, you know what I mean? How much credibility is there at that point? Alright, I definitely need to heal cheer. Alright, I'll go for a defense cheer instead. Or maybe I can just go for play rough. Oh, I guess it registered. I didn't even know I pressed A there. I don't think they are. Ask Jeeves. Yeah, I remember Ask Jeeves. Wow. Whatever happened to that? Did it get sold? No, you can, Hero Gamer. I would recommend just build an Oz. You can solo this raid with Ozumeryl. I'm pretty sure you can at least... Like, can't you at least connect to get the raid? Or do you need Nintendo Online to even get the raids? I actually don't know. Maybe you do. There's Curb's stats from there, Rayquaza. Lucas, can you go for a heal cheer by chance here? Right. Maybe Hurricane will just miss. Oh, so you just be able to check the news in the Poké Portal. So you should be able to at least get access to the raid offline, I think. It's just that you can't participate in the group ones. Alright, this is looking kind of dicey. Seems crazy. Like, what went wrong? I'm not sure what went wrong there. I was like kind of half paying attention. I mean, it felt like that should have been okay. There's like 4 fairy type Pokemon. Let me get up another code here. Yeah, that's what I thought I heard before, is that you can still check the Poké Portal news. Alright, cool. Here we go. Righty. Here's the code for the raid. Feel free to join, and we will try our best. I wish you some luck for sure. Some shiny luck on your hunt, Hero Gamer. Best of luck, yo. No problem. Yeah, but I would just recommend, yo, connect to the news portal or whatever. You should be able to get the event in your game. And then all you gotta do is build a level 100 Azumarill, make it Adamant Nature, bottle cap it, and then essentially run max HP with, like, give it max HP ups, 26 of them, 26 proteins, and then 4 irons, and you got yourself, or no, 1 iron, excuse me, what am I saying? You got yourself the Pokemon you're gonna use. This is quite the crew. I know PS Man. They've done a lot of raids in the past, so I trust that. You know, I mean, it's the Dene. They got some method to the madness here. And honestly, whenever I got 9th place at NAIC in Pokemon Go during its first cycle, I think it was like 2022. Maybe it was that year. I ran the Dene on my team. It was like a spice pick, but I think like Medicham was really common at the time. Maybe Talonflame was. I mean, Talonflame's still pretty good in Go Battle League, but yeah. Oh boy. Where should you start? Are you hunting Rockruff? I'm trying to remember like where you can hunt it. I think Lycanroc, there's like a field like more north near like that dragon area, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's Lycanroc that even spawn there. And that one could be cool because it's gonna change like throughout the day which version is gonna be spawning. There's like a 3-minute period, I think, for, is it Dusk version? You caught an Adamant Azu with huge power at the bridge by the tower beginning of the game. Yo, that's awesome. Azumarill is a really useful raid Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. Same with Iron Hands if you've never built one. They come in handy like in the most, just like in a lot of the generic raids overall. Like being able to maximize your attack stat in one turn is really good with Belly Drum. And, you know, something like Iron Hands 2, they have natural bulk. So as long as I have enough HP and I'm not going to get one shot, as you've noticed, like occasionally happens, but it really has to be crits. Pretty much like at this point, I'm going to be able to, I mean, the heal cheer is nice, it helps out a lot, but yeah, the squad, look, all you need is fairy Pokemon. That's my recommendation. Like, look at our team. Dash Bun, Tinkaton, Dedenne. Oh, you're just looking for a random one. GG's. Yeah, well done. It's pretty much game. Like, even if we died multiple people right now, we have enough time. Yo, what's up, Yash Bash? Welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm tearing now, and this might actually just finish the fight if it connects. Play rough. Let's go. The ceiling is what's up? True. Unless you're outside, then you say the sky. Cielo. Does anyone want to locate a location in Paldea for Hero Gamer 40k to start their random shiny hunt? So they're just going to start somewhere, and I assume they're just going to kind of trek on their Koraidon or Miraidon until they potentially find a shiny. I would say, what's that one called? Is it Mon? I would say, how about Glacedo Mountain? Or you know what? Yash Bash made a recommendation. Alfornada. Okay, let me get another raid up here for chat. Thanks again for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching on YouTube, will you please hit the like button? It does help my content out a lot here on the platform. And thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a good weekend. Alright, I'll check this one out first and see if it's the Rayquaza. Yeah, go to Tree Thicket. Go in the ocean. Go near water. That's where you want to hunt shinies. That's not going to be, you know, you're not going to experience constant frame drops. I promise. Tag Tree Thicket is probably, yeah. Go to like anywhere that just lags like crazy and try your best. Yeah, let's get you Yash Bash in this next raid. Please. I want new people. Trying to help people do the raids. Yeah, that's what someone was saying earlier about Magearna. If you have like a... Do you need like a certain strategy with El Creme and... Is it Tinkaton? Or maybe it's Sylveon. Sylveon, El Creme, and Magearna. Is that what it is? Awesome, Zandria. I'm glad you were able to get your Shiny Rayquaza. I mean, it's hard to say. For me, I would say like Rockruff sounds like a good idea. Alright, we have majority new people, so I feel like I should go through with this group. What's your in-game name, Yash Bash? I don't remember. So I can make sure you get in for sure on the next one. Or maybe that is you. That might be you there, actually. I don't know. Yashruth. Okay, cool. I'll get you for sure on the next one. I know what you mean. Alright, this should be good. I don't see why not. Yeah, if you can get the level 100, that'll help out. And getting some, yeah, how about you start out in a cave? That might be a good idea. A lot of rock types. Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna belly drum immediately, like how I've done every raid. And as long as I don't get crit, this should be okay. And play rough now, hopefully I don't miss. That's really the only downside, is occasionally you miss play rough. But for the most part, it's relatively consistent in the raid. I mean, look, we're in a good spot here. Maybe if you want Lucas, you can go for like a defense cheer. That might be nice. You could use light screen. Defense cheer is pretty solid too, though. Yo, that's awesome, Yash Bash. You have like the full family lines, like the starter, mid form, and the final. I'm working on a shiny living dex myself in Home. Not like version exclusive, but just across all the games I have. Go included, because Go is actually a pretty good way to get some shinies. Like even Sprigatito Community Day is coming up here in like a week, right? Isn't it next weekend? So even if you don't play Pokemon Go seriously, if you play during that 3-hour window next weekend, I think it's on January 5th, if I'm not mistaken, that it's scheduled for the Community Day. You can get Sprigatito shiny probably relatively easy, especially if you live in an area that has like Pokestops that you can walk to and there's like a lot of spawns around them. You could get like a couple Sprigatito shinies easy as heck that day, send them to Home, and bring them back in your Scarlet and Violet. Like I would tell you, I'm gonna absolutely do that myself. Like I'm already gonna be out of town, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely be catching some Sprigatito on Community Day. I was thinking of streaming on Sprigatito Community Day if I get my mobile set up on my phone working. Like I might stream to my YouTube channel potentially. I don't want to promise it, but it might happen. It's sounds good, Lucas. Alright, I think this is GG. Almost. One more hit. Just gotta get that last hit in, and we are good to go. Well, let me look real quick, Hero Gamer. GG's everyone, well done. You got a shiny Gibble in that cave? That could be cool. That's sick though. I actually got, I think I got Gibble there also. I don't think it was through my playthrough. I think I was just walking through one time. Dude, that's sick though. Believe it or not, that same Gibble, when I was playing more consistently VGC, I did a couple regionals at the start of Scarlet and Violet. Like a handful. And if you're watching on my daily Sassifrass channel, I actually do, on YouTube, I do actually have a playlist of vlogs from the regionals I attended. But I had a team that I ran Orthworm with Garchomp. And yeah, it was pretty sick. And that same situation, the Gibble that I caught, that was a shiny in the game, that was my Garchomp. Honestly, Garchomp is like, it's kind of lost some of its power in this generation, to be fair. But I was running Terra Fire just to prevent burns. Oh wait, I gotta time skip real quick. What am I doing? And my Orthworm build, I wasn't running Shed Tail at all. I was running Protect, Iron Defense, Body Press, Heavy Slam. I pretty much needed Heavy Slam to be able to one-shot Fluttermane. And Protect, I ran Leftovers on it. So I would like sit it next to Garchomp at times. Amoonguss on the team also to help with Garchomp to set up Sword Stance. Because I was running Sword Stance, Clear Amulet, Garchomp. Like max speed, a little bit of HP investment. I forget what the IV spread was, but I mean the EV spread, excuse me. But it was like mainly in attack. It was like Jolly Nature, max speed. Not max attack because I needed some HP investment so I could actually live a couple attacks that would normally kill me if I was at max attack. Plus I'm Sword Stance. It's not like I need to be max attack when I can just hit 2 Sword Stances and pretty much nothing wants to be hit by Garchomp at that point. There's actually a clip of me like one-shotting a Terra Water Golden Go. Because I was actually kind of shocked myself because, you know, obviously the Steel typing one's gonna go down. But I was like blown away because the attack on Garchomp is just something to be rivaled. Exactly, that's why I ran Earthquake. And I synergized it with stuff like Helping Hand Gyarados as well, like a support Gyarados with Taunt to shut down Amoonguss as well. And it's just great synergy with like Garchomp. You know, I can I'm not being hit by the earthquake. I'm trying to remember what the team was. It was Tera flying Tyranitar for the same kind of reason, to like at times lead Tyranitar and Garchomp and just go for... Okay, cool. Anyone can join this now. We got Yazrith here. Like I would Tera flying on Tyranitar just to, again, gives me that ground immunity. And then also it's a pretty good like Tera type on Tyranitar because you're not 4 times a week to fighting. And I would run Tera Blast, so I can like surprise or like, you know, do some significant damage on Amoonguss. Hey Yoko Chan, welcome. I'm doing well. How's everything going with you? How's the animation going? Dragon sounds good. Hero gamer sounds good. Good luck. I mean, maybe my story of the tale of my shiny Gable. Honestly, I almost got day 2 at one regional with the team I was just talking about with the Orthworm, because not a lot of people had ways to deal with Orthworm. Like something like Qianpao was kind of scary for me to face. I'm trying to remember what I even used. I had Amoonguss, I had Gyarados, Orthworm, Garchomp, Tyranitar, did I say that? Wait, hold on. Tyranitar, Gyarados, Amoonguss, Garchomp, Orthworm, and then my 6th pick was Fluttermane. Just because Fluttermane's like insane, you know? So, Stone, since you're running Charizard, my recommendation, if you'll hear me out, just don't attack at all the entire fight. Because you might be in a position where you're getting one-shot, or, you know, dying frequently in the fight. And if you need us to carry you, one of the things that you can do, if that's occurring, if you're dying and the timer's going down because of the deaths, just don't attack at all. And pretty much we'll carry you and we'll beat the raid. I recommend Azumarill personally. That's my favorite. I've been using it all day, every stream. I'll sometimes switch up and run like support Cryogonal, but only when I feel like there's like a good understanding of what to bring to the fight, and I can see that in my teammates. I mean, the team's pretty solid here. It's just Charizard I haven't seen, and there's not really like a reason to run Charizard, considering, you know, you're not resisting any of the attacks. But it's okay. Like I said, if you just kind of don't attack in the fight, I promise you we can carry you and we'll get you your shiny Rayquaza. It's a tip that I give to anyone that is bringing an under-leveled Pokemon or just one that's not ideal for the fight. Do I say Ariados? Ariados? I think I say Ariados. For that, yeah. Okay. Oh no, did I get crit there? I was not paying attention, my bad, everyone. Sorry about that. I should have went for a heal cheer. Or a defense cheer. Super sorry about that. I'm gonna actually use a defense cheer when I come back in, I think. Yeah, my bad. I was not paying attention whatsoever when I went for the move. Oh no. The squad's taking a beating right now. I mean, don't be afraid to use a heal cheer or defense cheer. But yeah, for the most part, we should be able to carry this with our Azumarills and the Sylveon. Alright, please do not crit me. If it crits me, this was just destiny to fail. Come on. Kind of taking a risky pathway here, because if it crits me, I die. Okay, it misses. That's also good. I think we could still beat it. You know, we can afford a couple deaths. You know? That's the one thing we have to keep in mind. I'm gonna go for a defense cheer real quick after this heal cheer. It's okay, Yash Bash. Just keep setting up again. Go for a belly drum again, and I'll try to support a little bit. For anyone desperate for a raid, try Fairy Tera Espera. That sounds like a good idea too. I've seen people using that. Alright, Charizard, if you have a heal cheer, I would recommend using that here. If you can. That would be really helpful. If you can hear me. We got a little unlucky with the start. It's okay. It happens. Yeah, I gotta heal up a little bit, unfortunately. I don't want to risk belly drumming that low. So I'm just gonna Tera and play rough. It does look amazing. I mean, Charizard, they've done, it's one of the shinies that they've definitely done good with. And interesting enough, it was from a time where I think it was just picked based on a limited color palette. Or like, did they do like inversions of Pokemon in those earlier generations? I can't remember entirely. Alright, we beat it. GG's everyone. That was a close one. Pretty close. Glad we were able to beat it. Got a little unlucky there at the beginning with our dual deaths. Glacedo Mountain. Sure, go there. Because that would be Frigibax. Could be a cool shiny to get. Oh yeah, no, I think the original was like more purple, if I'm not mistaken. It was still kind of like a similar shade, but it was like purplish at one point in the older games. All right, let me get another raid up here. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, Yash Bash, bro. We still beat it. And it doesn't matter if we lose them. It happens. Yeah. Maybe you're thinking of just Dragonite being green, but it's never really changed. It still looks puke green. Yeah, you can, Lucas. I mean, at this point, unless people are telling me that they haven't done the raid, I'm just letting anyone join. Alright, that is a Blissey. I probably won't stream too much longer today, but I'm sure I'll do a couple more streams before I leave for my trip. Try to host more raids. I mean, this raid leaves January 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Facts. I mean, honestly, if you're dead and you somehow joined this raid, I commend it, and I do want you to be here. You will be studied. I'm leaving like early next week, sometime January, early January. I might stream tomorrow. It's like has a yellow. I can't remember exactly. It's like very subtle. I think it's like yellow instead of like purple or something. Here, let me put the code in the chat. Yeah, Sparthra, Terra Fairy's probably really good. I think I've saw someone doing that strat before. That's such a wild name. Oh, nice. That's what I was thinking, right? That makes sense. It was either someone was inspired by you talking about it, or it's actually just you. The Lady Gaga chicken. You probably could. I mean, your stats are much better than level 50 at this point. Alright, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're all having a great day. Yo, Roots, what's up, bro? Much love to you, too. Sorry, it's a little chaotic. Let's see. It's belly drum. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, I've seen a lot of people get their Rayquaza today for the first time, so that's great. Glad that people can get it. Maybe go for a defense cheer if you can, Lucas. Alright, I'm gonna go for play rough. Wait, Kylie? Is that an NPC? Or did that person pick that? Because I don't think that's what I saw on the lobby, right? You hope in Legends EA we can put Mega Stones in more than just a bracelet, like a Mega Necklace, or with someone wants Mega Glasses. That'd be cool if they implement it cosmetically a lot different. Yeah, is that NPC? Okay. I was wondering. So I guess it did use a defense cheer then at the beginning, technically. It should be fine. Might even be preferred in a way. I'm gonna try to get off this belly drum. Okay, nice. Sparthra popping off. Alright, please don't miss Azu. Yeah, we should be good. Broke the shield now. Yeah, I definitely appreciate people tuning in today, helping out with the raids, chatting me up a bit. Hope you're having a good holiday. Getting ready to take in the new year. Come on. We should be golden here. That's pretty much GG. Well done. Easy peasy. Yeah, there's a good example of thinking outside the box, but pretty solid. I'm a huge fan of spicy builds for raids, but sometimes you just gotta be more straightforward. In this type of event, that might draw more attention than normal. because it's pretty much what they anticipated. They wanted to make the raid a little easier for everyone, so everyone can get it. Alright, let me get... I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more today. But yeah, there's a really good chance that I'll be doing at least 1 or 2 more streams before I leave for my trip. Awesome, Lucas. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more. Let's see. That is a Blissey. Let's see. Where could it be? Maybe it's this one by Lavencia. Yeah, I understand. I've seen, I forget where I saw someone recommending it before, but you're legitimately the first person that's joined any of my raids using it. I mean, to be honest, I feel like a lot of times people are just lobbying with shiny Pokemon that are really cool to them. But hey, it's whatever. Like I said earlier, I'm here for the same amount of time regardless. Win or lose. Alright. I'll do 1 more raid after this one, okay? Well, so 2 more. Counting this one. It got 1 shot. Doesn't it have like 10 defense stat or something? It's pretty low. Like, Blissey is a special wall. You can tell someone didn't play Gen 4 OU. Because, like, I remember Blissey being, like, impossible to kill. Unless you bring physical attack here, of course. You know? I mean, that was like the first generation that you can connect to Wi-Fi and battle people around the world. That was a sick time. I think that's why Diamond Pearl, in my opinion, were like... In my mind, they're one of the more iconic generations, because I grew up with... Like, I grew up when Red and Blue came out. Like, I literally got a promotion video when it was coming to Toys R Us. From... That video was wild. If you've ever seen it. I don't want to watch it because I might get flagged on YouTube, but... There's this old video they sent out. Ooh, Lucario's gonna get wrecked. Well, Flame King, I would recommend just don't attack. Trust me on this. Do not attack. Because if you don't attack, the Rayquaza will not attack you, and we can actually carry you. The issue is Rayquaza has Hurricane and Earthquake, and you're a Lucario, which has terrible defense stats anyways, so probably gonna get wrecked by even just like a dragon move, maybe. I mean, you'll probably resist it because you're still typing, but I would just recommend do not attack, and we could probably carry you. So I'll just start it, whatever. Yeah, go for a defense shear turn 1, Lucas, if you don't mind. But you're level 100, so I mean... You're a red and blue player. I played blue myself on that gray brick Game Boy. It's so funny, like, thinking about nowadays. I remember, like, trying to play my Game Boy in the car, and you can't even see. Different times. Alright, thankfully I missed. Or he missed me. What? What just happened? Rayquaza got frozen? Did I just see Ice Punch? Oh no. I kind of need to go for... Actually, I think it's still frozen here. Did you have one of those little... yeah, in the street lights? Do you have one of those like worm lights? I think I still have mine somewhere. I still got my old Game Boy Color. Oh, I'm sorry. It must have thawed? I knew there was a chance I was gonna die there, but I thought, hey, it's frozen. I'll risk it for the biscuit. Please do not confuse me. Yeah, honestly, like something about like the magic of Red and Blue. It's kind of insane to think that game was so compelling, but kind of remembering that even just like visually on a Game Boy, being able to convey like a three-dimensional plane, like the way the battle screen is, it's like really interesting. Like what they were able to do with the limitations. Sometimes some of the best artwork is made with limitations on it. Dang, we getting pummeled a little here. Let's see. Let me get that health back. Yeah, absolutely. Like, even making art in general, like if you're ever stuck, like if you're an artist or a musician, just start with something simplistic. You know, put some limitations, make a challenge for yourself, like use a limited color palette. And it's like, even within using a limited color palette doesn't mean you can't accent with colors outside of it, or even like experiment with different hues within it, or brightness and lightness. Yeah, see, Yoko-chan understands exactly. Like, put restrictions, like never, like, because sometimes people focus on the tools of how things are made, and they're like, I need good things to make good things, right? But honestly, that's not true. You can make some of the best music on the worst, like the lowest quality instrument. Vice versa, you know. Hey, what's up, Demon Wolves? Welcome to stream. Yeah, because you're building up like a... When you do stuff like that, you're actually just figuring out a process more. Like, you can stop focusing about things that might not matter as much. And even then, it's like, all real good art, especially like animation, you break everything down into shapes. Like, if you're trying to make a good animation, you want to make a character that is simple. Like, why is a cartoon like SpongeBob, like, you know what I mean? It's like, he's a freaking square, or a rectangle. And it's like, it's easy to draw. You know, you can draw it in different, like, that's one of the most basic perspectives that you can like learn how to do, is like a box or a square. Yeah, I don't think Lucario is gonna work in this raid. Anything that just does not have good defense stats probably shouldn't be bringing overall to the fight. But if you are in that situation, just don't attack. Like, you might not believe me, but if you just don't attack, you will not die, and you won't take away the timer. And because you aren't dying, that means that I can get in more play roughs from my attack, which means we win. We've done it multiple times today. So if you bring a Pokemon that's not going to work, or it's under level, just don't attack. It's as simple as that. If you're listening and you hear me and you're in the raid, we should be winning in these, you know? But I understand. Life has a bell curve to it. This is the last raid, by the way. Good luck. Sounds good, Alfie. Take care. Yeah, exactly, Yoko-chan. You get it. By completing things, you actually make a lot of progress, is kind of what you're getting at. Like, by like finishing. It's like the same with, like, I actually just got back into music myself recently, which I should actually promote my Spotify. I released a solo album in September, and I have more music coming out. But it's not even just like learning music. Like, I've played music forever. It's more the production side of like recording and mixing and mastering music, because that's entirely different. Or it's like a different level of like understanding, like how to understand, like looking at the sound spectrum of like hertz. Like, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this range do when I lower? And like, how do you even make a mix? Like, so pretty much like I've been doing that myself. Okay, it's crazy. This person must not. That's how I feel. They were in the last raid. They did the same thing. I'm just gonna cancel this one because it's just gonna be a fail. Because they weren't listening last time either. I'm gonna start again. Like, if you are the person bringing the Lucario and you can communicate in any of the chats with me that you're not going to attack during the raid, I'll let you bring it this time. But I'm telling you that you're just making it like... I mean, sometimes people are trolling. You never know. But the point I'm trying to say is the music I've been working on... Oh, I wanted to send this in the chat too. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Like, I learned mixing him through my first album, and it's like it's still pretty good, but it's not like my second album that's coming out like in a couple months. I already recorded like 8 other songs. Like, I learned so many things from just doing it and learning along the way, and not really care. Like, it's like, not that I don't care about the final product. It's just that I understand that I'm not gonna like, with my limited knowledge of mixing, I'm gonna have to like, you know, I'm gonna learn by doing it more than I'm just watching tutorials. Because some things like clipping, knowing how to do like saturation, like all these things, it's just a lot of like, you know. It's your best Pokemon. Do you have any fairy types, Flame King? Sorry about that. Well, this is my suggestion. If you bring it, just don't attack at all, okay? Because we can carry you, and we can beat the raid. But I'm just recommending, if you do bring something like that, just do not attack at all. Like, don't use substitute, don't go for any attacks. Literally just sit there and watch the stream and just chill out. I promise you, that will actually help us carry you and help you catch if this is your first time, this will help you get your Rayquaza. If you have a fairy type Pokemon, I'd recommend bringing that, because that will actually even be better. But if you do bring the Lucario, just do not attack. Like, just sit there and do nothing. I promise you that's your best option. Okay, let's go. Yeah, absolutely. It's okay, Yoko. Like, it's all good. This will be the last raid today, so best of luck. Let's get it. I could see like a low in Ninetales we were talking about that earlier. It's a fairy ice type, but yeah, everything else, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you're having a great day. You know, in life, you gotta do the things that sometimes don't pay you money too, because you never know. Sometimes if you do it enough, it might actually end up turning into something that can pay you money. And things that are fulfilling, like creation, like art, music, like there's something to that. Like I dabble in like a lot of different things, and it's like, can't let your gifts, I don't believe necessarily in just like raw talent. I think everything is just, if you're interested and you want to do it, you'll figure it out. It could be woodworking, it could be learning how to become a mechanic. It's all the same in a way. If you can just find interest in something, that's what's going to drive you. Let's go. little bit of a rough start here. If you can, Lucas, maybe go for a defense cheer. Please don't hit myself in confusion here. Oh wait, I think the heal cheer actually got rid of it. That was crazy how that interaction just happened. Yeah, you can kind of like an idea. The thing about the human brain is it's really easy to be trapped in the past and the future and sometimes not be in the present. And when you have something that requires your attention to be in the moment, that really helps out with stuff like that. And also you can be a like outlet for these things as well. Like help you, you know, find a different way to deal with things. Oh no, please don't confuse me. That's pretty sick, actually. I mean, Porygon Z has a pretty good attack stat. It's kind of neutral, technically. Let me go for a heal cheer. So, Flame King, if you hear me, if you wouldn't mind, go for a heal cheer. And that will actually help out tremendously here. And then, as far as I can see, I think we might be able to finish this raid successfully. The Ice Punch. Okay, it's okay. Just chill then. Don't do anything else the rest of the fight. Because I think I'm on the... I'm in a pretty good position. As long as I connect this play rough, I'm thinking I can Tera next turn. And I should be able to help finish up the fight. And that will be good for all of us here. And that will be the end of the stream as well. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Nice attack cheer. We got this. Beautiful. Look at these graphics. Instant transmission. Looking good. Yeah, let's go. Lucario carried us. GG's everyone. I'm glad we were able to beat this. I'm telling you, as long as they just don't attack, you can carry people. Alright, awesome. No problem, yo. I'm glad that we were able to make it work out. Thanks for typing the chat earlier, because I was literally about to just like drop you. I thought you were trolling me for a second. But yeah, it's good. I'm glad you got it. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's my last raid today. Thanks for hanging out. Will you be doing any more raid? I think so. I was gonna maybe... definitely. Before I leave. I'll at least do one more before I leave. I promise. Which will be... I'll be gone in January, pretty much. So, thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. The Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, for tuning in. I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and peace out. Happy holidays, also. No problem. Peace out, Vlad and Metal.